Welcome to Subramani. I thought I'll show you the snow-clad mountain rather than my face, which you see every day. This is on our way to Spiti Valley, and I was thinking of the various stages of financial freedom. Right? It is not that everybody will be financially free the day they want to be. So first stage you are when you are unable to pay all your bills, and maybe you're putting some of your bills on your credit card and using the credit card debt. Maybe you're paying on the due date, or you're paying after a few days, but you're not putting too much into it. You're putting so much that you over at least 2 months you are able to clear all your bills. Are you financially free? No, of course not. But are you on the journey to be financially free? Answer is yes. So I would call that stage 1, when you have decided that you want to be financially free, but you are not yet financially free because of various reasons. Maybe your parent got a COVID attack and you put that bill on the on your credit card, and you're still paying off the loan. Perfectly possible, especially when you're younger and your parents have not provided enough for whatever reasons, and you didn't have medical insurance, or medical insurance did not cover it fully. So that is stage 1, when you are still putting some of your unaffordable things on your credit card. But it's a time to take control and say, okay, I will not put luxury items I will save for. I will not buy a TV on my credit card. I will not buy a fridge on my credit card. Not that these are luxury items, but I will not buy these things on a credit card. I will not buy a shirt, pant, anything. Absolutely essential things is what I will buy on a credit card, and that I think I should be able to pay off. Step 2 is when you have no consumer debt, which means you have repaid all your every loan other than your home mortgage, and you are now financially more stable. Not that you are financially free, but you're financially more stable. What I don't like about financial freedom, in the sense the way it is being taught or being shown to people, is to say you're running away from something, and if you run for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, then you can sit peacefully and not worry. I don't think that is how you should look at financial freedom. You should look at it as a journey which you have started. So first is the warm-up that you are doing. Now you're slightly gathering pace, maybe you're jogging. Then you reach a stage when you have only a small mortgage payment left because you have repaid a big portion of the mortgage payment. Now you are on the true path to financial freedom. You have started investing, your investments are growing, your investments are much more than the mortgage which is remaining. So you started investing right on stage 1. As soon as you repaid all your credit card debt and your car loan, you started investing, and the market did well. So now you have a mortgage. Maybe you have a mortgage of 25 lakhs, but you have a portfolio of 32 lakhs, right? So what has happened is your portfolio is greater than your mortgage. You're in a very happy situation. Maybe it is your 2 years CTC or 3 years CTC that is there as your mortgage, but you are comfortably well off because your wife is also earning, and if you include both your incomes, it is 1 year CTC, which is a very comfortable position to be in from a mortgage point of view. What it does for you at this stage is gives you an option. Say one of you want to take a break and explore something new. That possibility is there because your mortgage has gone down, and in the worst case scenario you have enough assets to pay off the mortgage. That's a huge advantage. So I think financial freedom, or the financial freedom journey, right, starting to becoming how would you become a marathon runner? So first, it's not that you are born as a marathon runner. On day 1, you're just warming up. You're seeing what the others are doing. You're maybe walking a little bit, running a little bit. Maybe you're doing about 5K, and then you're very happy with what you have achieved. It is not to look at the guy who is doing 89 kilometers or 234 kilometers. There are people who run on this mountain for about 234 kilometers over a 5-day period, right? So there are people who do that. It's not to make yourself miserable saying, oh my God, he's running 234 and I am struggling to finish 5K. It doesn't matter. You've started the journey. That is more important. So here you are. You have repaid all your credit card debt. You have no credit card debt. You have repaid all your consumer loans, and you just have a small mortgage. Small means it is just 1 year CTC for you and your spouse put together. and you have assets more than the mortgage. This is a happy situation, right? And this is the road or the journey to financial freedom. You want to become a full marathoner. Now you have graduated from running 5k to running 10k. Now you got yourself a coach, and the coach is training you well, and you're running 21 kilometers. That's fantastic, right? You were not very long ago at 0, and you were wondering, are these people mad? Why are they running? Is it possible to run 42? And now you have already crossed the 5k barrier, you've crossed the 10k barrier, and now you have finished the half marathon. Great, that's fantastic. After you've run 4-5 half marathons and 10 half marathons in over a 2-year period, some competitively, some in practice session, every Sunday you decide that you will run 21 kilometers. You've done fabulously well. So then you reach a stage when you can decide whether to run or not to run, because if you don't run for a week, nothing will happen. Your body is in great shape. Now come to what happens is, now you have a spouse who is earning maybe about 15 lakhs. You are earning about 17 lakhs. Between the two of you, you're earning about 32 lakhs. And you get a job offer which may not pay very well, and it is a startup. You have the right, and you have the right to take it, of course. Now suddenly you realize you also have the ability to take up, because you have repaid all your loans aggressively, and this loan also you could repay by just telling the new startup that, look, I will need some cash up front to repay the loans. And then, so this option of doing what you want to do with whom you want to do, that is what is financial freedom. It is not to say that मुझे कुछ काम ही नहीं करना है, I don't need to do any work. That never happens. I still do a lot of work, but I still can choose with whom I want to work, how much I want to work, on what subject I want to work. Even when I'm working with mutual funds, largely my focus is towards retirement and towards goal-based investing. Those are my areas. I love that area of work. So when I find a product, which could be a gilt product, it could be an equity product, it could be a product with a huge amount of standard deviation, but I know it will work for retirement, and then it is just calling up the mutual fund and saying, pushing them and saying, why don't you pitch this as a retirement product? Why do you have such a small AUM here, right? So similarly, I can choose not to work with certain things. I can say I will not do, I don't do that basic NISM module training anymore. That used to be my bread and butter in 2000, 2001, when I just quit my broking business and started the training profession. So today I have the choice with whom to work, how much to work. I think that journey and saying, oh, now I've reached a stage when I need not work. But that's an option which is available. I don't think I will ever exercise it unless the mutual fund industry or the banks or insurance companies stop calling me. That is different, but I enjoy doing that work, so I get to work maybe 7-8 hours or 10 hours a week. It's not too much. It's not too much of a load. I get a chance to write. I get a chance to shoot these videos in different places. This is on the way from GB to Spiti Valley, and nothing better than a 5 a.m. cold water bath to make you feel less cold. But don't get cheated. I'm wearing something under the t-shirt also. So, but yeah, financial freedom is not about saying मुझे कुछ नहीं करना है, I will not do any work. No, that's not the purpose. The purpose is to say किसके साथ करना है, क्या करना है, कब तक करना है, कितनी देर करना है. I have all those options. That is important. Thank you.